And they're really oom-pa-pas, and they don't speak English, and what are we doing here? He said, well, come with me. We said, all right. He has a van, and the van is full of antique furniture. But Morgan and I cram in with her guitar, and another guy comes around and meets us. He says, we're going to take you so you can really play some music. Wow. He drives us to some little town in Pennsylvania, and there at the crossroads of the town is a beautiful wooden chapel attached to a graveyard. And says, here we are. We get out of the van and we go into the church. The church was incredible. There were typewriters going inside. It was an office, and it was a booming office. This was a busy office, right?
Take a deep one. Sounds like they were publishing.
Well, the first thing, we were introduced to a guy who had an Italian name, and the first thing he did was ask us if we'd like a toke.
A what?
A toke of marijuana.
That's what I thought you said.
So, we got very high, and then I look up, and there's a beautiful stained glass window right where it should be in the church. And I observed it when I came in, but I didn't look to see what saint it was, or who it actually was of. I looked up at it, and I realized that it looked familiar, but I couldn't place it with St. George and the Dragon. And I looked again and thought, my God, no, that's Godzilla.
Godzilla?
Godzilla! And they said, I said, Godzilla, and this guy says, yes, that's the name of the chapel out here, Godzilla.
Wow!
So, he turned out to be Guy Lumbus.
One of the nicest people you ever run into.
He was the lawyer who was defending the Agent Orange case.
Oh, great. I get that stuff in the mail.
Creating all the, you know, creating the class action case.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, we get that stuff in the mail. Listen to him. I'm glad you know. Listen to him.
So, they said, the guy said, we've asked them here to perform. And the guy says, of course. They start rushing around, and they put in the church, on all the desks and everything else, white candles. So the entire church was lit by just this beautiful candlelight, and it looked in the dark as if there might be people holding them, or there might be ghosts holding them. And he asked us to perform. So Morgan took out her guitar, and we did this. This is the song I had written for her. The forest got furry, the desert grew eyes. The mountains got runny, the lakes turned to sky. A harvest of pumpkins grew sequins for ears. Till I sighed for my sanity, gay cavalier. The iron mines grow misty, the far flames appear. Tomorrow's past history, the future is here. The dreams of my childhood begin to appear, and I sigh for my sanity, gay cavalier. A torrent of roses, not tossed by a tear. What nature disposes, man makes disappear. A second's eternity, smoothly sincere, might bring back my sanity, gay cavaliers. The terrible symmetry tinkles like glass. The future at liberty, freed from the past. The mountains and minutes now merge with the here, and we're back with our sanity, gay cavaliers. The windows are open, ajar is the door, no more of this groping, we've reached the far shore. The land that we long for is nearer than near, and we're here with our sanity, gay cavaliers. With genius in Genesis, goblins appear. But in passions for penance is nothing to fear. Love widely, not wisely. All mankind is dear. The whole is humanity, gay cavaliers.
Wow.
No, he's too modest, but if you ever want to hear the music,
It's like live free or die.
he's
Yeah,
too
right.
Need some spirit.
Exactly.
We're bankrupt.
he's too modest to say, but if you ever want to hear the music for that, Richie Havens recorded it.
I'm just
Stunned.
stunned.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not astounded. I'm stunned.
Stunned, I heard.
Thanks, Blue. Yeah. I mean, more so even that tooth problem I had a few nights ago. I went on a sugar crave. Just a kid loose in a candy shop. Man, what was that rough? And there's Michael M. Handing to his video clip, and he's looking at it. He said he never had a toothache in his life.
Want
Which,
another one?
he's just looking at me. It was just
Don't
so.
worry about it.
He had that empathy.